Hi guys, and welcome back to the update series. Today is update 7 of this modded Minecraft Skyblock series thing. And yeah, so last update we did the mob farm, and yeah, this update we've made some more progress. First things first, we can now fly. I got a stone jetpack, a tier 1. But I'll go through that in a bit. Just the updates and machinery. Right now, it's I've made a third floor. Pretty simple, and I've tried to make it. I changed the shape from round to a square, just because I think in the future, if we go any higher, it'll be more practical design. And I think it looks better like having a curve edge rather than actually. Let's put on hover mode if we can do that. There we go. Yeah. So. Yeah, it's more practical, and plus I think it gives the building shape a bit more character, I should say, just because it's a different sort of shape. But yeah, I'll take you up there. We've got elevator pads now because of the mod farm. Again, I went through, I think, that last episode, so... Oh, I think because the hover pack's on. There we go. Oh, I'll do it again just because it lags a bit. Again, when I start recording, it always lags a little bit and then it gets better. But yeah, this is a new floor. I decided to have put these holes in just to again do some more aesthetics works here. We got some more trees automatically producing this stuff. This last one's osmium, which I've been using lately for the I've gone for the mechanism items. This floor stayed the same. So has this one actually, and this is the new floor as well. I added a basement. It was a replica of the top floor, except we don't have the holes in the middle or anything, and I've color coordinated it and everything and put the glasses. I think the glass looks pretty cool. I tried to match it with the floor and everything. Don't know if I'll keep it. I want to add some ceiling lights as well, just to stop this plain floor because it looks a bit boring. These are just slabs up here, so that I can get a wood board at the top. I should have built this one lower, but it is what it is, never mind. Yeah, so we got a power cable running from our soul generator up the top there, straight down to these machines here, and this is these... I can't even say the mechanism names, but yeah, this metallurgic infuser, crusher, and enrichment helped me get my jetpack here. It was just mainly a lot of... if I can... go through the recipe actually. It was just mainly a lot of redstone and some invar. So as you can see, redstone in the enrichment. We got some invar from the enrichment. Get some basic coils done. Leather strap we'd already made. And yeah, it was just a lot of redstone and invar, it turned out, in the end. And yeah, pretty simple enough recipe. It was just a little bit of a pain to make, really, because I needed to make these machines here, and for each machine you need like the last machine. So I think for this metallurgic infuser we needed I think that was basic machine. Sorry about the freezers, guys, I don't know what's going on here. I might... okay, yeah, so for the where is it? No, that's the alloy furnace. There it is. Okay, for the metallurgic infuser, that was basic recipe of just osmium in this sort of recipe to give me that. I then built a crusher because I think I needed some black dye for the enrichment chamber. So yeah, crusher, simple enough, but again we needed these basic control circuit, which is why we need the metallurgic infuser here, osmium and some redstone. Made me that. Again, it's a pretty simple recipe, but we just need the previous step, if you get what I mean. And for the enrichment chamber, again, so some steel casing. Again, we needed steel, which I used in the alloy furnace. I think it was just coal and iron to give us some steel, and steel and some osmium. And yeah, so that gives me this enrichment chamber, which I think which helped me get the jetpack. I forget what step it was that allowed me to get the jetpack, but I assure you we did need it in the end. Oh yeah, for the redstone, for the compressed redstone. So that's all that. Again, I do like this room, a lot of space to work with now, and I think this will be my machine room, and some other assorted things will be down here. I'll try and keep it all within the colour section, just so we can keep it somewhat organised. Again, the power cable there is ugly, but for now it will do. We did upgrade our power situation as well in this update. Again, I've moved this room to become a ton more cleaner. We've got a wireless charger here charging my jetpack, so my jetpack is effectively using it for free now, essentially, around the base anyway. And we got our charger tier 3 here as well, to help me charge up any other items we got. And I also got these free runner boots here. I haven't figured out how to use them yet or how to activate them. I checked the controls and I don't know if they're working just yet, but I'll go through that in a second. So now we got 2 soul generators that I've upgraded. We just right click on them. We've got some speed modifiers in here so it can work a bit faster. And yeah, we're using bones. I found that we got bones, a lot of bones from the mob farm over there, and I've got a simple ender chest hooked up with this pattern on top, and it diverts the bones from there into here, into these hoppers. I could put it directly in, but I just like having these hoppers just as a little buffer for these machines. And then I've got some signalium plated flux ducts into this basic energy cube, which is filled up to the max. This is like the first tier of the you know, I really should not have gone through this mod, mod group if I can't say the name of it. But basic energy cube was again a little bit of a tough thing to make. We needed well, it wasn't tough, it was just a lot of steps. So we need this enriched metallurgic infuser with some iron and some redstone. Pretty simple enough. 2 of those, and then another steel casing in the middle gave us a basic energy cube, which I just simply put here. And below, to help me power through the machine, I got the output set as below, and that's running to all these packages are over here and getting them fed. I think the only one it's not running to currently is the one up top, because I haven't ran the cable yet. I'm hoping to look into wireless power soon enough though for that. And these soul generators are good. Again, we're getting loads of bones, so I thought I'd put them to good use. We even got a bone tree going there. Yeah, we also built a enchantment table, but we haven't used it really much yet. Again, sorry about all the stuttering here. I think it's just getting used to having a recording enabled. Mob farm stayed the same really. We got a bunch of items here, but most of the items are actually getting filtered straight into the bin, just because I've got enough. I've got 64 stacks of you know, string, gunpowder, arrows, spidey. The only thing I really need a use for right now is the ender pearls and sulfur. Rotten flesh can get binned, and then the bones I actually have it as bones. If there is space in here, it'll go into here. If not, it'll go to the bin. And yeah, so that'll keep the power situation sorted. Running off bone power right now, which is kind of cool. Mob farm still working quite well. Nothing really. I just figured out just before I start recording that I need to do something with all the if I can click it. I don't know if I can. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so we got a bunch of experience there that we can use. Also, now I've got wireless charging and everything. I'm using this gun just because it looks cool. If it stops stuttering, there we go. Okay, so oh god. Okay, yeah, just because it's kind of fun to play around with, and it beats having a sword. And it's like a bow and arrow that's really fast and really quick. Although it's a pain when I'm in the nether, because it's actually got a very low charge. But if I can work out getting power to the nether, then it'll be good. And yeah, that's the main things done so far. Yeah, so I made all the cakes as well for all the different dimensions. So I got the nether cake here, Twilight Forest, I think Lost Cities, or no, Hunting Dimension, and Lost Cities. So I've got the cakes here so I can get around. Oh, I got end cake as well. I think that's all of them, the 5 cakes. And yeah, I was pretty disappointed with the hunting dimension, just because hunting dimension in Lost Cities is just an empty world. I moved the market here just because I might move it. I think it was in here before, or it was in the corner here actually. I don't like the villager as well. Well, I don't know. It might be cool if I can set up an entire stand and everything. But yeah, this Lost Cities and the Hunter Dimension were completely empty, like another Skyblock world. Again, the end is the normal end, and the nether is the normal nether. And the Twilight Forest had something cool. It had an island in it, which I'm not sure if the Lost Cities and the Hunter Dimension will too, or it will, function the same as when I build platforms, which I might try. But Twilight Forest Dimension had an island in it, which I might use. In this room, again, smeltery stayed the same. Again, a lot of junk in it, but I'll clear it out when it probably gets nearer to the top. Made a door here. I've also used a lot of our dirt to create an artificial, done some like landscaping here, put some grass all the way around the island, and put some glowstone to make it look nice. I'm going to bone mill it so we can actually get some proper grass here. It's annoying how we're like in between biomes here, so the grass changes, but nothing I can do about that, so just going to have to live with it for me, I'm afraid. And yeah, I'll give you a little aerial shot of everything. Hopefully my thing doesn't die here. So this is what my world looks like from the outside. Oh, bit of a downward drop there. I know this jetpack doesn't have the greatest length when it's not hooked up to the wireless, when it's out of range from the wireless charger there, so we've got to be slightly careful of that. But yeah, pretty simple enough here. I might again expand the grass a bit once I get some more dirt from the dirt trees, which is growing there. Again, that's the charcoal, the basic generator, so I still need to hook up power. And I think that's basically it, really. Yeah, so next steps is to carry on with the mechanism machines. I want to upgrade this jetpack, get a better one, upgrade my tools as well, and so there's upgrade for these guns. Just basically upgrade myself. The obsidian farm's now working full time now. I'll let it run till it gets to 64 times 64 and then turn it off. Again, the lag is staying alright as long as I'm not recording. When I'm recording it stutters, which is slightly annoying, but it gets better. But yeah, I'm hoping as well to build a ceiling on top of here. And I think I got enough space for now, especially with that basement, to build some more stuff in, and then I'll look to expand maybe later. I might expand into different dimensions and create a upgrade power and everything, just upgrade the island. Also, an ME system would be greatly needed actually now that I've got not infinite power, I've got a stable power source. I might start with an ME system so I can just easily access all this and not have this chest room, because I really don't like this chest room. I don't know, even though it's a nice starting room, I might keep it. I'll probably upgrade it into a proper sort of hut or something. But yeah, I think that's mainly it. I don't think I have anything else that I've done. It was just a lot of building that I've done since last episode update, I guess. And yeah, again, I'm trying to get rid of all the torches around here. Still a work in progress, as it always will be. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this update, and yeah, I hope you have a nice day.